Welcome back to MHStv. I'm Takoda, and this is your news for Friday, January 22nd, 2021. Mishawaka schools welcomed back students into school this past Tuesday while demonstrating proper COVID-19 guidelines. The schedule is set for freshmen and sophomores to be in school every Monday and Tuesday, while juniors and seniors will be in the building every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. On days when not in-person school, students will participate virtually. Students are expected to social distance, wear masks, and properly sanitize their area before and after use. Thank you for all your effort to help Mishawaka bring back students safely. Here's some information you should know. There's also a revised daily schedule for every student where lunch takes place during third block and your lunch period is still decided on what third block class you have. An additional change is that more students will be attending in-person learning this spring than did back in the fall. Make sure you're following all COVID protocols. As the presidency of Donald J. Trump, our 45th president, comes to an end, a new Democratic candidate, Joe Biden, has been elected to fill this role as number 46. You may be thinking, wasn't Joe already president? Well, that's not quite accurate. Though Joe Biden had won the electoral race and the popular vote, he had not been sworn in until Wednesday. The inauguration is a very ceremonial event and has been done throughout our long-standing history of our country. The day is very simple and often concise. The current running president is taken out of office and the new president is sworn in, usually by the Chief of Justice, followed by the new standing president giving his inaugural address, which is a statement usually made to tell the people about his hopes, aspirations, and first intentions on being president in office. On January 4th, MHS announced the Quiz Bowl will once again have a season this year. Due to the pandemic, all competitions are virtual. The changes that will happen this year are social distance and masked team members, as well as extra care in cleaning the clock and buzzers. Anyone interested in hoping for a spot, email Mr. Steinkeltner with questions, comments, or concerns. During the 2020 November election, 2 new members were added to the school board. The new members are Melissa Johnson and Angie Lehman. On top of the new members, there is a reorganization among the members. The new school board president is Holly Parks. Vice president and president of Board of Finance is Amanda Roberts. Lehman was promoted to secretary, while Johnson and William Pemberton were both committed as members. The new members will stay on the board until the end of 2024.
The Mishawaka boys basketball team has been on a roll this year. After losing their first game of the season, they've won 6 in a row. Last week, the boys took care of Jimtown 62-52. They came back to the Cave on Friday, taking on Wawasee. They got off to a great start and finished off the Warriors 60-42. Lastly, the team got off to a hot start against Clay Tuesday, but had to hold on late to defeat the Colonials 64-63. The Lady Cavemen have been playing very hard this season after only winning 1 game last season. Over the last week, the team has played a very difficult schedule. On January 13th, they hosted Warsaw in the Cave. The girls gave it their all but came up short 40-21. They then played Maryville last Friday in a game that was close throughout. They ultimately fell 52-43. The girls' game tomorrow against Jimtown has been canceled. Spring sports workouts have begun. Teams are participating in weight training along with preseason workouts. For more information, go to cavemansports.com or get a hold of the spring sport coaches. On January 7th, the Cavemen wrestlers faced off against their new NLC opponent, Northridge. The match came down to the wire, but senior Brody Fogarty came through and gave the Cavemen the match-stealing pin. The Cavemen defeated the Raiders with the final score 33-23. On January 10th, the Cavemen came up big against Wawasee. The Cavemen dominated, winning 46-25. The Cavemen finished the season undefeated in the NLC. Last week, the Cavemen battled Jimtown and Garrett on the same night. They dominated the Jimtown meet, ending in a final score of 49-25. The Garrett meet was much closer, with the score tied at 36. Anderson Vicks took the mat and came up with a clutch pin, giving the Cavemen the 42-36 win. Saturday, the Cavemen came in second place in the NLC championships, being crowned co-champions of the NLC with Northridge. Don't forget you can watch all the home athletic events at IHSAATV.org.
Last week, auditions were held for the new Performing Arts Showcase here in MHS. The Showcase is a one-night event that will highlight students' talents as they perform different types of fine art acts. The Showcase will feature live music, dancing, and theatrical skits. The students began practicing earlier this week and will get to experience for the first time the auditorium's new LED lighting system that was installed during winter break. The performance is set to open March 6th. Good luck to everyone involved. As we head back to school this week, another MHS group is returning to the stands. The MHS band has been cleared to resume pep band at home basketball games. They are taking precautions like distancing, smaller groups, and masks in order to keep themselves and everyone else safe. Throughout these last few months, the dance team has been practicing hard, getting ready for performances and competitions. The team has been able to perform at a few basketball games this season and hopes to continue leading up to their competition. Starting next week, some students will be participating in testing. A small group of seniors will be taking the ASVAB test on January 28th. After that, on February 2nd and 3rd, juniors will be taking the ISTEP test through their advisory class. Makeups for this testing will take place the following week. Make sure you report to the testing locations promptly. Don't forget that you can be part of the Mishawaka network. If you are interested in video, audio, live streaming, and much more, this is the class for you. Contact Mr. Rendell for more information. That's all your news for today. Shout out to Mr. Rendell. Have a great weekend, cavemen.